Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige explains how now a longer wait between MCU films is good, and people are mad. People are mad that it's going to be 5 months between films now. We're really here now? Like, isn't it obvious? Never mind. So yes, Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige revealed, look guys, we're shifting every film one block. We're moving them backwards. We're removing a couple dates in there because films would have been stacked on each other, like literally 4 weeks between some films. So that obviously wasn't going to happen because that does more damage and harm than anything, considering they have to fill the gap with Disney Plus as well. So just think of it for a second, right? I mean, it makes sense. So he revealed that if you look at the shifts, well, we're just moving one film down the row. That's all we're doing is shifting dates. And also, in this new time frame, it gives our films 4 to 6 months between one another. If you really calculate it, it's like 5 months, really, between most films, because obviously some months have like 4 weeks, some are the weird shorter months, February, for example, so you have to account for that. But it's generally what would be considered 5 months in terms of weeks between films. And some people are really mad at this because they feel like there's a lack of MCU content and confidence. Guys, that's still 3 MCU films a year, plus an estimated 2 Sony films a year, which now Marvel Studios clearly has a hand in. I mean, that's still a lot of Marvel content, on top of delivering 3 to 5 live-action MCU series a year going forward, on top of multiple animation projects going forward. I mean, I think it's an understatement to say that we're overflowing with Marvel content, but we actually are. I mean, this year alone, how much content have we had? I think it's at the point where now we're seeing people go, is the MCU in trouble? Why? Because there's 6 weeks of no content. Really? It's 6 weeks between What If and Eternals, and now they're in trouble? Yeah. Come on, guys. Like, I get it. Everybody just wants more content, but they're putting out so much. They're putting out so much. Isn't it better to also give some people some room to breathe? I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love it if they could release a new Marvel movie every month. Oh, if DC could release 5 movies a year, I would love it, right? If they were where Marvel Studios was this year and a couple years ago, but it's going to take some time. And honestly, let them take their time. Because they can always add new films. It's not really a problem. Remember when we had to wait 11 to 14 months between films? We don't want that again, do we?